So today in this video, we're going to explore the impact that COVID-19 has had on the vending machine business, and more specifically, my business. Also, we're going to talk about the safety measures that I've implemented since this pandemic has started. Then we're going to get a little bit more positive and talk about products that you should consider selling if you're a vending operator. Lastly, we're going to go over my top 2 best locations that a vending operator can seek out right now during this pandemic. Let's get into it.
Wha Gwaan Machine Man!
Wha Gwaan, well you done know Machine Man doing machine things. I am Jason Edmond, aka Machine Man, bringing you content on the vending machine business, like locations, proposals, products and services, and machines. If this is the first time meeting you, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. But if you're returning like my good friend I am and Alicia, salute and big up yourself. First, the impact. COVID-19 has had a harsh impact on my business. As a vending operator, I thrive and I'm more successful when I have heavy foot traffic, volumes of people, long operating hours. Of course, you want to be visible, visibility, easy access to our equipment, and among other things. And COVID-19 took away all this. My best locations just totally closed down. Like suddenly, this is instant. We're talking about schools closed, hotels and resorts closed, call centers working from home closed, the airport shut down, closed. All right, there you have it. Just finished doing my little work at the airport, VC Bird International Airport in Antigua. It's a ghost town here. Basically, these are my 2 machines on the land side. I have a 6 white snack machine and a soda beverage machine. And basically just did a little top up for the little staff that actually works during shutdown. Actually, let me show you what's going on the floor. This is our check-in area. Check it out. It's a total ghost town. Total ghost town. As you see, no passengers, no travelers, no staff, nobody. Totally empty. Only thing that's here are 2 vending machines. That's all we got left during this quarantine time. So you know it is. I mean, still doing work, still got to put in the work. Machine Man doing machine things. You know, just did a short, quick restock for the staff, the security, the cleaners, whoever works during shutdown. But the airport, VC Bird International Airport, is totally shut down. No flights in, no flights out, no travelers, no nothing. Nothing is going on here. Zero activity. But for at least those who do work can come and get a snack when they need a snack, can get a refreshment when they need a refreshment, and get it right here with our vending machine. So you still got to put the work in. So Machine Man doing machine things, man. Signing out. These locations where you're accustomed to getting a certain amount of revenue, and then now all that is cut. So that was a harsh thing to be experiencing right now. And to piggyback off of that point, another thing that I'm not sure if a lot of people consider this, but products going bad, that was a big impact as well. So usually when I shop for 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So I have enough product to stock machines for 3 weeks, because dates are usually good. I usually have 6 weeks and beyond. But when this pandemic hit, the shutdowns happened suddenly. So you weren't, as a vending operator, you weren't prepared, and you have all these products on your hands, and things are starting going bad because the expiration dates are close and nearing, and it was a real situation. So you have no avenues of sale. You have to slash prices or totally toss stuff out, and I've had to do that. So the COVID-19 has been tough, and it has attacked every business are known. And my story as a vending operator, our story is not unique, but it's still a story. So some of the safety measures I've implemented, it has been obvious ones, like wearing the face mask. You know you have to do that. I wear the face mask when I go on location. Then I definitely started implementing using gloves. I don't like wearing gloves, so I usually just stop the machine and wash my hands or hand sanitize immediately after. But I've implemented the gloves, implemented the face mask. But what I also implemented is I have moved with Clorox wipes or Lysol wipes, and I wipe down the keypad or anywhere the customer has to touch. Wipe down the coin return button, wipe down the change where you collect your coins, wipe down by the delivery bin, wipe the screen that people touch, wipe the glass. Of course, you have to Windex the glass, but make sure you wipe down everything. That's what I do. I've been doing this, especially implementing and been enforcing that since the pandemic, because of course you don't want the virus to be spreading carelessly. Okay, so it's time now to get into some products that if you're a vending operator, I think you should consider selling during these pandemic times. We're a small list. Most of these products are personal protective equipment, PPEs, but a lot of them, they're very hard to get, and for the right reasons, because they're being held for people on the front line who are dealing directly with COVID-19. So we can understand anybody who's serving the country and dealing with people are using personal protective equipment items. But if you can get your hands on these, it will be very good, and I think people would be happy to purchase these items out of a vending machine. Let's get into it. So N95 mask, definitely, I think you would want that, or a regular surgical mask. Adding those into your machine, people will be very happy that you have those as options. Rubbing alcohol, of course. Hand sanitizers, self-explanatory. Hand sanitizer is definitely a good item to have in there. Gloves, latex gloves, face shields, thermometers, surgical gowns. These personal protective equipment are great ideas to put in your vending machine if you have the space for it. Also, you could also add Tylenol. Tylenol emergency is something, a quick immune system booster, and those products would be good. People would definitely look out for your vending machine and be purchasing these things from it. And I don't want you, hold up, before we go, I don't want you to think that you're profiting or you're profiting off of this pandemic and profiting off of people's fear. You're actually helping them. You're a part of the solution. You are helping to distribute personal protective equipment to the masses. Providing these items in your machine, I think you'd be well received by customers. Check with your health officials and make sure that you can sell Tylenol over the counter. Whichever country you're from or wherever you're watching this from, you definitely want to make sure it's safe for you to sell Tylenol if you decide to sell Tylenol. But do not look at it as you're profiting off of people's fear. You're helping the people, because guess what? If people get viruses, the strain goes right back on the healthcare system. So I know the healthcare system would be happy that if you can get your hands on some of these items, they will be happy that you're doing your part in the help to stop spreading the virus. Let me know in the comments what else do you think would be a good product during these times to sell in a vending machine. And last but not least, my 2 top locations a vending operator can actively seek out right now during this pandemic. Number 1, drum roll, apartment complexes, apartment buildings. Those would be a great idea. Everybody's social distancing, everybody's staying away, everybody's home. Putting the vending machine in the apartment complex, bringing the product to the customer, they would extremely be happy, I think, if that was done. Number 2, school dormitories. And for the exact same reasons as the apartment complex and apartment buildings, school dormitories. Everybody's staying home, everybody's social distancing. Look into it. Let me know in the comments right now what you think would be another great location during COVID-19. So there you have it. COVID-19, we talked about the impact, we talked about safety measures, we talked about products that you should consider selling, and we talked about my top 2 best locations during these times. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on the vending machine business. If this video had value, hit the like button. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.